What up? What up? Happy Tuesday, everybody. So, this is what had happened. I got a memory in my Facebook thing, and I was like, I loved when I had the gray locks for a little bit. I loved it. I think I kept them in for like a month, maybe. So then I was like, I'm going to shave my head and I'm going to get my gray locks again. And literally, I keep wanting to do the middle part because I get the side and everything. And I mean, I try to clean everything off. And then my girl DJ cleaned it up and edged me up and everything. But I was like, I gotta get the gray locks again because I had them a couple of years ago. And when I saw the picture, Facebook got me. So this is what had happened. So you guys, you know how we do this. Oh, and before we start, I really want to a lot of people, messaged me and told me that, the Why Am I Stuck series really kind of helped them out, helped them look at some things honestly. Some people are like, I know I'm going to go ahead and go into therapy or start working on this. Some people are like on the intel of it. So they're like, everything was connecting and it's like I'm coming out of it and I see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I thank you guys so much for sharing. A lot of people were like, I kind of got triggered with it a little bit. There were some tears, there was some pain, but you have to kind of go through that before you can start the healing process. So for a lot of people, you had to go through it. Some people are, it's like, I'm not ready to look at it. I kind of started it, kind of hit a little bit too close to home. And so I had to kind of disconnect. And I completely respect that. I mean, you control your journey. You control how you're going to deal with things. And if you're not ready to deal with it yet, then you're not ready. You got to do things in your own time. But I really appreciate everybody kind of coming through and sharing some of their stories and letting me know how it resonated. It wasn't an easy read, and I know it wasn't easy for a lot of people to listen to. A lot of people were kind of like, this is not the channel for me. I don't really want to deal with stuff like this. I just want to hear about love and, career and everything. And I get that. I 100% get that. I want to be more of a progressive reader, though. I kind of want to be where, and I don't mind the love and everything like that because I touch on it a lot in the general reads. But sometimes it's like, even for me, I want to answer questions that I feel need to be answered. What is my purpose? What direction am I going? Where's my spiritual growth leading me? Why am I stuck? I want to kind of tackle things like that because there's so much more that the tarot is available to do. It helps you navigate life, and there's more to life than just, does he love me? Does she want to come back to me? It's a little bit more to life than that. And I think to kind of navigate sometimes with the relationship, you have to be open to some of the things that maybe stop you from having the relationship that you want, or stop you from connecting with the people that you want to connect with. And sometimes with that, we just got to go a little bit deeper. So that being said, I feel like the channel might have its moments where we kind of get a little bit deep in some things, and a lot of people might not feel comfortable. All I ask is that you be open-minded. I started reading tarot to kind of help people. Literally started reading it to kind of help myself, help me navigate some things, teach me some things, so I know how it can be used. And I know how it can improve your life. And I don't like to put limitations on it. I want to see where it can take me, what else that it can open up. A lot of people say, oh, you can't get really deep into psychological readings with tarot cards. You can if you are intuitive. The cards open that door for you, but literally, when you start to pick up messages from spirit, you really can go in. You can go in deeper. Don't limit yourself just with the cards. Don't limit. Allow yourself to think a little bit deeper into it, to look a little bit deeper into it, to use it to really navigate situations, not just to find out what's going to happen next week or next month, but to really kind of navigate some of these minefields, stuff that you don't have to go through. Maybe you can take a detour, or you can climb over some, you don't have to deal with it. So literally use it as a tool to navigate your life. When you get readings, you want to know what the pitfalls are, what the obstacles, what do I need to look out for? Can you help me move around that? And to me, that's a successful reading. So if you are open-minded, I think you're going to get a whole lot more out of tarot cards, tarot readers, period, because there's a lot more to it. And a lot of readers can really go deep. And I'm sure some of you follow them. I'm sure some of you've gotten readings from them. But don't put limitations on the cards, and don't put limitations on spirit. But most of all, don't put limitations on yourself, okay? So that being said, You know how we do it. I think I went through this phase last year when I came back from Haiti after my initiation. I thought I was Confucius for like maybe a good 2 months. Everything I wrote, everything had this deep meaning to me. I don't know if anybody else connected with it, but everything was like, why? Why does the breeze blow? Why does the butterfly fly? I mean, literally, I was going through some stuff. It was spiritual growth. I was questioning everything. And it feels like I'm kind of heading back into that situation where it's like, okay, why are kids in cages? Why do people not have good drinking water? Why is the planet hot? Why are we overheating? What is the global? It's just, it's a spiritual growth, you guys. So bear with me, because we might go on some strange paths. We might, but I'm going to always try to bring us back to the fun. But sometimes we got to get out of our comfort zone. We got to explore things that maybe we don't want to, or we don't feel like we need to. But in the end of things, it affects everyone. We're collective. What affects me affects you, and what affects you affects me. Whether you believe it or not, we are a collective. So that being said, we are going to get into the reading. You know how we do this. And I'm going to timestamp for people that don't want to see all this jibber jabber. But we're going to pick cards 1 through 6. Ask Spirit to guide you to your message. Let's see. Spirit, messages for my people. Any guidance, Spirit. Any guidance for my people. Oh, strap is coming down. Can't be flashing people, Spirit. Thank you. One fell, you guys. Hold up. 2 or 3 fell. So let's see. Oh, interesting. 3 more cards, Spirit. Actually, Spirit, clarify number 3 for me. Clarify number 3. Guidance for number 3, please. That is interesting. Okay. 3 more cards, Spirit. 3 more cards. It's always an issue. Something with anger or some type of issue where somebody misunderstandings. I think that's been coming up a lot within the last few readings. Could be misunderstandings, being overwhelmed. Remember when we were kind of stuck on self-imposed fears? Soon as I say it, it flies out. I was like, but we moved on from that. But evidently, we have not moved on from that. As soon as it was like Spirit was like just ready for it. So, all right. So let's see. 2 more cards, Spirit. 2 more cards for my people. 2 more cards, please. Okay. And what is it opening to? Okay, I think we got it. I think we have the cards for us. Oh, and I have a pen and I have paper. So let's get into it. Almost 10 minutes in. 9:09. Okay, so if you chose card number 1 is about changes to the physical body. Now, a lot of times this literally is my plastic surgery body card. This is like cosmetic surgery, modifying something, tummy tucks, breast augmentations, pecs, lap band. Some of you literally could be thinking about starting something that is going to change your body. I feel for some of you, you may have already set a date, because Spirit is showing that there's something where people are like getting a little bit anxious about the surgery. So some of you could already have set a date. You could already be moving towards surgery. I feel for some of you, if you chose card number 1, you literally are waiting for some type of payment to come in or some money to come in to take care of the surgery. For some of you, I feel like there is payments. This could be you financing, because I feel like there's like a down payment, making payments, and then a final payment before this happens. So if you chose card number 1, there could be some things that you may be paying on installment, but it has to do with your body. Here's the thing. Y'all know how I am when you're dealing with any type of surgery that's going to modify your body. Pay the money. Pay the money to get it done right. I'm a massage therapist. I see some botched jobs where people, they go in these back alleys, they go in these hotel rooms, and they get work done, and it's not the way they want it. They end up having more problems. And if you're in the States, if you go somewhere else and you get it messed up, a lot of doctors in the States will not touch you. If they do, they're going to charge you the price over again, which may defeat the purpose in the first place. But if you are dealing with something like that, because I am getting somebody with budget problems, don't skimp on this. I know somebody who has a lopsided butt. You know, you walking around with a lopsided booty that you paid, what, $5,000 for? Could have put a couple of more thousand into it and had it done here. And maybe, I don't know if it would have still been lopsided, but you could have got some type of, I wanted to say warranty on your booty. But maybe, you know, you can go back to the doctor and say, look, you know, one butt cheek is higher. You know, something ain't right. Let's fix this. So please, if you are somebody who's on the budget, you're waiting for your money to come in, wait for your money to come in. Don't skimp on your body. For some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with a situation where you have to do this, or you have to get your body in shape. Now, this could be for a relationship. You could be dating somebody and, you know, had a couple of kids, or either you lost some weight or you made some changes. And you may have somebody saying, you know what, maybe you need to tighten this up or tweak this up. Here's the thing. Do it for you. Do it for you. If you want your boobs sitting under your chin, do it for you. You want your butt lifted. You want your stomach tucked in, liposuction, male or female. Do it for you. Because I feel like in the end, you will be happier if you get what you want for how you want, if that makes sense. I know that probably didn't make sense, but what I'm getting is a visual of somebody who gets like breast enhancement, and they get them really, really big, and then they break up with the person, and it's like, I didn't want them like that. I didn't want them that big. So I feel like there could be buyer remorse. If you are doing something, make sure that you're pleased with it. Card number 1. Don't get it done for somebody else, because you may be stuck with something that you don't want in the long run. All right. So card number 2, 1255. Card number 2, we got a new job and we got more money coming in. So some of you definitely have an opportunity. Could be hearing about a job. You could be hearing about some type of email or letter coming in. For some of you, I feel like you might even be dealing with a friend. This could be somebody that you work with, or either somebody who's working at a job that they have an opening. So I feel like for some of you, you could hear from somebody like, oh, wow, we have this thing that's opening up and you would be perfect for it. So you need to come check it out, or you need to come into this. I feel like you could have somebody who's opening a door for you to make more money. Now, it is showing that this actually has the potential to be really, really good money, you know, enough money to pay your rent, your bills, and keep you moving forward. So for some of you, if you have been in a place where you've been unemployed, it looks like you could have somebody that is kind of opening the door for you, or kind of looking out for you. If it's not this person doing this, I feel like maybe you're presenting yourself in a way where somebody sees you and it's like, you'd be perfect for this position, or you were what we were looking for. So some of you, I feel like you may not even be looking for this particular job, and you hear about it, or you get contacted, you know, hey, we got this opening. We think you would be perfect for it. Come check it out. Come do it with us. Now, for some of you, this could be putting in your resume. You could get a call, a text message, email, snail mail letter, but I feel like there's some type of information that is coming to you. If you've been waiting, you put in your resume and you're like, I haven't heard from these people. When are they going to call me back? When is this job coming? I feel for some of you that you are going to get a call back, and it looks like it could be this month or early next month. I feel like for some of you, you could have already got the information, and it's like, okay, we're going to go ahead and start it up. So it does look like a positive change that's coming in, especially with your finances. I feel for some of you, you may even be debating about walking away from a job that maybe you've had for a while. You become very comfortable or complacent with it to take a chance on this other job. But it's showing that this has potential to make really good money. For some of you, I feel like there could be some issue where either you have to travel, maybe a little distance away, maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone for this job. For some of you, this could literally be getting something where you have to present yourself in a physical way, and you want to do it. For some of you, you could be getting a bonus or getting some extra money, and it is going to pay for this transformation. For some of you, this could be getting hair. I don't know. I definitely feel like it's a little bit more. This it's body transformation. It's like somebody's trying to make themselves look different. So this could be losing weight, but literally, I think for a lot of you going into surgery, and maybe this job is going to give you an opportunity to make money to pay it off. For some of you, you could be trying to change yourself aesthetically for this job. So card number 2, definitely new opportunity coming in and more money coming in with it. Let's see. Card number 3. All right, 16, 15, 16, 18. By the time I get everything done, I'm so slow. We got, why do we need spirit protection? All right, let's put it down first and see. Oh, we got somebody angry. We got an angry mofo. We got a confused mofo, and we got a manipulative mofo. Goodness gracious. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that is trying to manipulate you. Now, if you look at this person, they may not be the nicest person. They could be trying to appear a certain way. This could even be somebody trying to mess with your mind, trying to mess with your head, make you seem more confused. I almost feel, I keep hearing like telling somebody something over and over again, and either they're getting irritated or you're getting irritated. So you could have somebody that is literally trying to manipulate you, cause some type of confusion. I need you to do this, and you're like, no, I can't do it. And they're like, well, I don't have anybody else to do it. I need you to do it. And be like, look, I told you I can't do it. And then they come back and say, really, I'm in a tough bind. And you're like, fuck, man, I can't do it. So you could have somebody that is trying to manipulate you or push boundaries with you to the point where you're getting upset. For some of you, this may be even vice versa, somebody feeling like you're doing this to them. I honestly feel like, even though I don't see the gossip card, that there's some type of manipulator in the midst. I feel like there's a third party. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who is manipulating you and another person. So let's put the manipulator in the middle. I feel like some of you are dealing with a person that is playing devil's advocate. Like one, and it's making one person confused and the other person is getting pissed off. It could be that this manipulator is telling this person something, and this person is really irate. They come and talk to you, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. This person, the manipulator, has their head down. And if you see they have strings, they're kind of messing with a puppet. So you could have somebody that literally is trying to play you for Bobo the Fool. Not only you, could be playing somebody else in this equation too. And they could be trying to start some type of conflict with you and this person. And it may be working, because we have somebody over here who is literally like, I don't know what's going on. But if you look at it, it's 3 people. So you could have somebody, we got the angry person, we got the person over here with the devious smile, and then we got the other person over here that's sad and confused. And it literally is everything that this card is. So there could be somebody that is, look at that face, sneaky as fuck. Sneaky as fuck. And they're telling this person something to make this person mad, and this person is taking it out on you. And that could be where the anger comes in. And then we got spirit protection, which means that maybe spirit is trying to tell you it's okay. You're going to be all right. You're dealing with somebody that may have some problems, or either their buttons are pushed, but there's somebody else pushing their buttons. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify card number 3, because it looks like somebody is trying to stir up trouble, and they're pushing buttons of somebody that they know is easy to anger. And you could be dealing with somebody who's taking it out on you, or you could be the angry person that's taking it out on somebody else. Card number 3, Spirit. Clarify, please. Clarify. I am getting some type of illness And it is showing that it has something to do with communication. So this could be gossip. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, could be on the job, new job. Somebody could be making somebody lose their job. We got gossip, and then we got new job, and then we got a loss of money or a loss of job. So somebody could be playing with your money card, number 3. You could have somebody that is trying to manipulate a situation, maybe to get what they want. They're causing some type of mental confusion, and they're causing some type of conflict. Now, when we show it's in a job, this could be in a new job. Maybe somebody, you're a new person in, and somebody is playing. They're manipulating the people in this to get what they want. Now, if you are dealing with somebody who is this hostile and irate, Spirit is saying that you are protected. If you are the person that's being this way, whoever you're trying to, with the mental confusion, Spirit is showing that they're protected. I feel like somebody is watching over somebody because they know that they're dealing with either a bully or somebody that is being very hostile and angry and giving bad energy to them. And it's because somebody started that. They poked a bear and the bear went off. So some of you could be dealing with that. So card number 4, 21, 11. Card number 4, we have self-imposed bondage. And I really thought we had moved on from self-imposed bondage. I felt like we had gotten past it because I haven't seen it in about, I think, 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. So for card number 4, some of you could be having issues with your money. I'm stuck. I can't get out of this. I can't move forward. I can't move out of my house, my apartment, because I don't have money to put down on another one. I don't have a car. I don't have money to get the car. Somebody is literally going through it. But here's the thing. It could have to do with the way that you are managing your money. It literally could be. You could be putting yourself in a bind where you're not really paying attention to how much money you're spending, because this is self-imposed, which means that this money loss is on you. Now, this could be something where, like you're going to the dollar store, you're going to the mall, the movies, whatever your poison is. Some of you literally could be dealing with a situation where you're like swiping that card. And it's like, okay, I thought I had $1,000 in my bank account, and I checked and I'm down to like 600 or something like that. So where did $400 go? Y'all, I did that one time with Grubhub. I lost my mind, and I looked back at my bank account. I had spent $475 that month on Grubhub because I was doing reading. So I was just like, I'm not cooking. I'm just going to have them drop me food off. They hit me with them fees and everything. I was like, $475, mindless spending. Click, 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 click. And the food was coming here and the money was going out my bank account. Some of you are doing this. You're spending your money mindlessly, and then you're like, why don't I have enough money? Why don't I have money for my down payment? Why don't I have money for this? Why don't I have money for my medicine? Self-imposed, which means that your money is going out faster than it's coming in. So for some of you, this could be you doing this. Now, with this card, we did see some manipulation. We did see that it could be in a job where somebody could be trying to make a person lose their job. So there could be some mental confusion. There could be something that's going on that maybe you're not seeing. Maybe you're participating in it. Maybe you're being manipulated out of your money. You could have a job that's paying you less. You could be dealing with somebody that could be paying you more, but they're not. Somebody could be telling you, oh, we didn't make the money, so we can't pay you this money. You're like, okay, all right, it's cool. It's so cool. It could be telling you the money's coming and you're spending the money. Whatever it is, I feel like for somebody, you play a part in this. You have some accountability, which means maybe you need to start checking your bank account regularly. You need to start checking your pay stub. You need to be looking at where your money is going, because this is literally money flying out the window. And it's because of something that you're not willing to see or take charge of. So it could be some issues financially where you kind of have to work on your money, the way you manage your money, the way you handle your money. I feel like somebody's making excuses. I could do better, but I don't have the finances. Or I should do better, but I don't have the finances. And Spirit is saying, you got something new coming in. You got money coming in. Some of you may be getting this job situation, and maybe you're thinking this money is there, so you're already spending it. For some of you, you may already have this job come in, but this money is going out faster. So you may need to get a handle on your spending with card number 4. So card number 5, let's see, 24, 58. Card number 5, we got open road, which means for some of you, if you are building up blocks with this, you might get past this. This is like seeing things clearly, your path being illuminated and clear. So card number 5, if you have been like having a hard time and you feel like you're not moving forward, everything you try is, an obstacle, a problem, you can't block through, you can't break through the barrier, that you can't bust through it. For some of you, you literally could be dealing with some type of mental confusion, some type of manipulation, could be dealing with some anger on a part of it. So for some of you, Yoda, you could be having some issues where it's like, why am I not moving forward? Maybe I'm holding myself back, because this is showing self-imposed bondage. So for some of you, hello? I can't see, this bright light is in my eye. Who's in my house? Tosh? Okay, anyway, you have open roads that are coming in. So it is showing that whatever, if you Jason, your ass was going to get cut up with a machete. Tosh. So anyway, don't play with me. So anyway, for some of you with card number 5, if you have been feeling like your road is really, really just blocked, it's showing. Bye. You got her bag? No, I was talking to Cookie. Oh, Spooks was leaving? Okay. Sorry, you guys. My sister popped in. The flight attendant. I think everything is in her bag, but go check and make sure I put her glasses in her backpack. She's picking up her niece. Listen to me. So card number 5, I'm like, y'all like, spit it out, Tanya, spit it out. All right. Card number 5, if you have been feeling like you've had this block, it is showing that this is coming out the way. Even if it's this, even if it's self-imposed, even if you're holding yourself back, it's showing that you are going to get past it. You may have to curve your spending. You may even actually have to walk away from somebody that could be manipulative, or somebody that's causing you some type of mental confusion. Could even be having somebody distract you with some type of anger, where you're angry at them or they're angry at you. Now, Spirit is showing that you're being protected, but for some of you, this could be Spirit illuminating the way and saying, look, all right, it's time to come out of this phase. Let's get going. Let's do the light. Because we got the light in all these cards where the light is shining in. So it's showing that for some of you, if you really have been feeling a little bit lost, or like this card where there's mental confusion, you're going to see something clearly. Road is opening. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. If you've been trying something and you've been kind of pushing the wall and it hasn't been moving, now is the time to do it, card number 5. If you've been trying something and you haven't got the results that you wanted, now is the time to try it, because it's showing that you're in a cycle where this is going to be moving forward for you. This is going to be illuminating your path where you can walk a little bit more clearly. All right. Finally, card number 6, 2818. I like that. 2818. Card number 6 is a move and contentment, which means that if you chose this card, some of you are actually moving to a new place, a new home, a new apartment, a new house. I feel for some of you, this could even be relocation to another state. You might be packing up a big U-Haul and moving somewhere. So for some of you, it is showing that you could be coming out of an environment that was not really great for you. Self-imposed bondage was maybe you were afraid to move, didn't think it was going to happen because your money was kind of funny. But then we got the road opener, and Spirit is like, okay, look, it's time to move forward. You're protected. And it's showing that it brings you contentment. So this could be Spirit guided for a lot of you. Spirit could be bringing you to your home or to your house. Have you ever just driven down a road and you not really even paying attention, and you go to turn around in the driveway or whatever, and you're like, that's my house. That's, that is my place. I mean, so many times I've visited and traveled places, and it's like, I've been here before. This is my place. But for some of you, this could be actually finding an apartment, a condo, or a home where you're like, this is it. I 100% know it. It would kind of be like the soulmate of houses. I mean, if you can have a soulmate with a person, somebody told me that they have soulmate animals. So why not a soulmate house? For some of you, this is bringing you really good contentment. For a few of you, I definitely feel like it could have been challenging at first because the finances, maybe your spending or budgeting was kind of blocking you. And Spirit was like, you know what? We're going to open your road. So some of you could have gotten a call about a new job and more money coming in that made this move possible. But I do feel like some of you, it's just literally budgeting your money. If this is your end result, then you got to make sure that you're really tightening up on this money just flying out, especially if it's the self-imposed. So for a lot of you with card number 6, it's showing that you are going to find a place to live. Even if you have not been looking, for some of you, you literally, like I said, may roll up on some place and it's like for rent, for sale, a room or whatever. But it's showing that you may walk into something and go, I'm home. This is my thing. So I feel for a lot of you, be open, even if you're not looking. It could show that maybe something is coming through that you need to do, and Spirit is guiding it. I'm wondering if for some of you, you're having issues where you're living now, and maybe that's why you're moving. When Spirit wants you to move, they start making you uncomfortable. They start making you, your environment, the people that you're dealing with, uncomfortable. If you're sharing a space with somebody, they could be manipulating you, causing some type of anger, and some of you may be like, shit, I got to move out. I can't deal with this anymore, but my money is not right. But then Spirit comes in and it's like, okay, look, right now your road is open. Go work overtime. Go pick up a second job. Here's the thing. Don't sit up there. I know people want to manifest. And I'm not going to say that you can't manifest lottery numbers and lottery tickets and winnings and things like that. You can. But you have to put the action in. Just because Spirit is illuminating the path, it doesn't mean they're going to put you on their back and carry you. It means that we're opening a door and we are shining a light for you to walk through. Hey, walk through. Some of y'all, you might be looking at it like, okay, you know what? Piggyback me. And Spirit is like, we don't do that. We shine the light. We give you protection. And then we open the door. Hey, for things to move forward. So for some of you, you definitely are going to be moving to a place that you love and there's contentment. Look at the smile, showing that this is what you really, really want. So I love you guys. I hope this resonates for all of you. Remember, no backdoor, no alley booty enhancements or anything like that. Pay the money and get the real thing done. If you don't have the money, you may have to budget. You may have some money coming in, but maybe you need this money for a house or for a move. So be really careful. If you're trying to skimp on this because you're trying to get this, don't do it. Some of you may end up botched. Some of you may have to work a little bit harder to get here, but it's showing that the money's coming in. You just got to manage it better. All right, you guys? All right. Mwah.